everyone, thank you all for joining me today. This is my entire makeup collection and today I'm going to be decluttering it. I have been decluttering a lot of things lately. I've been trying to have a more minimalistic lifestyle. I've already decluttered my closet and I have that video posted if you want to check that out. And today I'm moving on to makeup. So this is my collection. I feel like it's already pretty minimal, but I feel like there's a lot more that I can declutter too. I'm going to start with primers. I don't have very many. This one is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I love this one, but I've used this one up, so this one's going to be decluttered. This one I am almost done with, and I really like this one a lot too, so I'm going to finish it out and keep it. I have this Smashbox one as well. This is the Photo Finish Radiance Primer, so I'm going to keep it. And then I have these two Urban Decay Primer Potions. They're the same. This one's just a smaller version, and this one I've used up, so I'm going to declutter it and keep this one. Next is concealers. This one is by Milani. I've used it quite a bit. As you could tell, the packaging is coming off, but I like this one a lot, so I'm going to finish this one out. And then I have this e.l.f. primer. This one I feel like is really close to the Tarte Shape Tape, which I really like. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I feel like it's a very good like drugstore equivalent to the Tarte. And I'm going to keep this one too because these two are like very different shades. This one's much lighter, so that way I have like a darker one and a lighter one. And then this one is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that I love, but I've used this one up because it's just like a little mini, so I'm going to declutter it. Next is powder. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I love this one. It is my absolute favorite, and it doesn't have flashback, so that's great. So I'm going to keep this one. And then I also have a backup mini as well. This one by Becca, it's okay, but it isn't translucent. It has a color to it. So I'm going to declutter it because I just prefer the translucent one. This Urban Decay All Nighter one also has color, so I'm going to declutter it. And then this one by OVP Beauty, it's a translucent powder. I got this in a makeup subscription box. I'm going to go ahead and just like hang on to this one for like days when I just don't want to use my Laura Mercier. These are my foundations. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I love this. It is my favorite foundation, so I'm keeping this. Also have it in a different shade, but I've used this one up, so I'm decluttering it. This Tom Ford foundation, it's definitely too dark for me right now, and I've never really used it that much because it's always kind of been too dark. Sometimes I've mixed it with other foundations, but I'm just going to go ahead and declutter it. This Milani one, I really like as far as drugstore foundations go. It's pretty good, but I've used this one up, so I'm decluttering it. This Tarte Face Tape, I actually forgot about this one, so I'm going to keep it. And then I have the Matte and Poreless Maybelline Fit Me. I didn't really like this. I know a lot of people love this as a drugstore foundation, but I just didn't really care for it, so I'm decluttering it. This is a bronzer. I got it from a makeup subscription box, and it's never been opened because I don't wear bronzer, so I am decluttering it. I also have this highlighter that I got from a makeup subscription box, but I just don't really care for it, so I'm decluttering it. I have 3 NARS blushes. I really like NARS blushes. I just think the colors are really pretty and they blend out really nicely. I have the shades Orgasm X, Deep Throat, and Amore. I haven't used Orgasm X yet, but I really like the other 2, so I'm going to keep all 3 of these. I'm also going to keep this Hourglass blush. It's so pretty inside. I got this in a FabFitFun box. This Wet n Wild one, it's a pretty good blush, especially for the price, but I never use it, so I'm decluttering it. Also going to declutter this Clinique one. I've had this for a long time, and I'm sure it's probably expired. Same with this next one. It's really old. I have 2 blushes from the Balm Frat Boy and Cabana Boy. Aubrey got into this one. And I'm going to declutter both of these. Then I have 3 Tarte blushes. I'm also going to declutter these because I've had them for a long time and I'm sure they're probably not still good. And then I have 1 cream blush. I got this from a Sephora birthday gift this year, and I've only used it like once. The color's really pretty. It is the shade Work. That's the color. So it's a pretty color. I just really haven't used it much, but I'm going to keep it. I almost forgot I had this Becca blush palette. I guess because it's a palette. But these are the shades I have. I had 1 more shade, but it broke, as you can see. And this one I'm not sure about. I really like Becca blushes, so I kind of want to hang on to these, but I'm going to say maybe to these for now. I'm going to end the video here because if not, this video is going to end up being super long, but I still have all of this to go through and declutter, so I'm going to make a part 2. I'll see you on the next video, and thank you so much for watching.